Hello, welcome back to Dip by Night. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope the weather is getting warmer in the northern regions and staying somewhat cool down south in Florida where I am. But today's video is going to be all about ombre, or for the most part ombre. I'm using a tap ombre technique. However, I didn't really get the full gradation that I was initially going for. I do really like the way it came out, so I'm going to walk you through what I did, and I hope you enjoy the video. I'm using Vivid Glam dips, and these are dip powders that I got probably about a month ago. I haven't had the chance to use them yet, so I'm very excited to do them in this video. And I'm using two different blues, Blue Jean, Hattie, and then I'm using Milkmaid for my milky white and Grapeful for an accent nail. I'm using Sparkle & Co. dip liquids and Sparkle & Co. Gel liquids, but right now, as always, I'm starting out with my shaping and filing already having been done, and I'm dehydrating my nail with Model 1's dehydrator and Model 1's protein bond, which actually I didn't use the protein bond because I'm not doing a gel base. So I went from the dehydrator directly into the dip liquid base, and now I'm doing a full dip into the milky white. I've never had nails this long that I can remember. I know I did my nails a lot growing up, and I'm sure I had relatively long nails, but never quite this long. And I thought it would be quite the learning curve on how to operate my hands and do normal everyday tasks with such long nails, but it actually wasn't a problem. That being said, I did have difficulty dipping my nail directly into the jars of dip powder, which is why I started out doing that way, and then I switched to pour over. And when I started doing the ombre, I did the tap method combined with dipping the tip so that I could cap the edges. The Milkmaid is a gorgeous milky white. I've never used any kind of milky white product before, and I absolutely adore it. So be prepared to see it in many videos to come. But for now, I'm just going to step back and have you watch the process. I'm going to put on some music. It's standard method for any of the videos that I've done that where I've covered dip powder process with dip liquids. I'm going to take a rather stiff, fluffy brush and pick up some color and tap it over the area where I want the gradation to start and bring it down towards the cuticle line. But as you'll see, I do have somewhat of a harsh edge because I didn't go back and forth with alternating from the milky white to the color and then the color to the milky white. I just did 2 layers of, I think I did 1 layer, full coat of milky white, and then 1 layer each of the color and the milky white. It did yield somewhat of a transparency on the free edge, which I could have gone a little heavier with the color, but in the end, I wound up with a product that I liked, or a result that I liked, and I know for the future. What happened was because I'm not used to using so much product, because my nails are longer. Obviously, the longer your nails are, the more product you're going to use. I felt like it was building up and making the nail a lot thicker, a lot faster, which was weird because obviously the thickness doesn't depend on the length of the nail. It depends on how much product you're using. So I was getting a ridge at the cuticle line, and I started getting nervous about how much powder was going on the nail. So I only did like 1 layer where I could have done 2. But you live and learn, and everything's a process. And in the end, like I said, I absolutely loved the manicure. I loved the length of the nails. I've never used almond or round-shaped nails before, and I'm absolutely over the moon with them. So, like I said, I'm going to step back. I'm going to let you watch the process. I'll speed it up a bit, and then I'll come back in. nail turned into a whole hot mess. I put way too much base on the nail so that when I dipped it in the powder, it smushed and moved the liquid, and that's me tapping it back into place, dipping it again because it was still very wet, and then dipping it again. So just know that no matter how experienced you are, and that's not to say that I'm highly experienced, I've just been doing this since January, that you can make mistakes and it can look terrible as you're going through the process. You just have to trust the process, like a lot of other nail art content creators say, because while you're in the thick of it, you could think it's going to come out to be the worst manicure you've ever done, and then when you're finished, it's one of your favorites. So like I said, trust the process, keep doing it over and over and over again, and more oftentimes than not, you'll wind up with something that you really, really love. finishing up with another coat of Solidify by Sparkling Company. It helps harden the dip powder, and since I did a lot of filing with the e-file as well as with the hand file, I wanted to make sure that I put a little extra coat on top. And I wanted to correct myself from earlier in the video. I said that I used Sparkle & Co. Gel base and top coat. I did use the gel base, but for the top coat I used IGel Beauty, which has a superior shine. No offense to Sparkling Company, but it has IGel Beauty has a superior shine to any of the other products that I've used thus far. I just happen to get a lot of air bubbles in the bottle for whatever reason, so sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. But I'm finishing up here with along with some cuticle oil top coat, and that's the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you learned something, or you just had fun watching. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. I'm going to leave all the product information in the description box. And like I said, if you have any questions, any suggestions for videos, upcoming videos, or you just want to say hi, that would be nice too. I had fun making this video. There's quite a few videos coming up that I've already filmed, which I'm excited about. Techniques that I haven't done before, or techniques that I've only played with on fake nails and haven't actually done on myself. But yeah, so drop on by. Give me a like and subscribe so that you always know when a new video drops, and I will see you soon.